So we have been in Amphoreus story for a few weeks now. Let's not talk about black screen, lack of animations, or camera work on this occasion. I've talked about that extensively in my other video, so if you want to hear about the technicality behind the black screen drama, do check out that video. Instead, let's talk about something that we actually really like about Amphoreus update. I just want to share what makes me very excited to continue with the story of Amphoreus, and I want to hear what do you guys like about Amphoreus story so far as well. There are going to be some spoilers, so perhaps you can come back to this video once you finish the story. And by then, let's compare our answers on what makes you like Amphoreus. So here are my few points. First, the lore and the world buildings. While people were too bothered by the black screen and the lack of animations, I was so absorbed into the world of Amphoreus. There's some mystery that needs to be uncovered for sure, but it is not the main focus of the story, unlike what Penacony was, which is a good thing. The story really intrigued me. I kept thinking what could be the connection between Ions and the Titans. Why did March 7 got sick? Can we expect Stellaron to show up here? And my favorite thing in the story so far is to actually speculate which character will get the Titan's core flame. Before, I expected mydeimos to be the bearer of Nikadur's core flame, not phainon, but the story ended up going that way. Even on screen in the storybook, mydeimos' icon is lit over Nikadur's icon, while phainon's was lit over Kefali. So, does that mean anything? I'm really excited to figure out if phainon will actually be able to absorb Nikadur's core flame. I even spent maybe half an hour just reading the Titan's lore in the Vortex of Genesis and tried to match the Titan characteristics with the current characters that we know. Like what will be Anaxagoras' core flame? And who will take this god's core flame? I was very proud when I managed to guess Aglaea's and Cypher's core flame, as Menestia of the Romance and Zagreus of Trickery, before the story told us which core flame these two possess. And then why is Oronix reacted to Trailblazer and called us mother? Is it because me? Or is it because Oronix saw March 7's camera? So is March the mother? Very intriguing, right? And then I was waiting for a very long time. Where in the world is Herta? We see Aglaea before Herta. So at the end, we did see her for a very brief period of time. What is Herta's role in this? Man, I had a lot of fun asking these questions to myself and can't wait to see if my answers will match with the answers when the future update is here. And last but not least, it was nice to see some progress with Trailblazer personal story and getting to remember their original home with the Stellaron Hunters. That, I think, was my favorite part of the story so far. My second favorite point will be the characters and their banter. Oh boy, the characters here are very interesting and they have very varied personalities, just like how it was in Penacony. mydeimos and phainon's rivalry and friendship is very entertaining to watch. They keep bantering when you were in Kremnos area. The scary Aglaea was very fresh to see as well because it feels like the characters are not completely nice to us, which is what they should react when you see strangers, right? But that got turned upside down really quickly when she talked with Tribi. I wish they didn't show it right away after the very tense scene. I wish that it was revealed like much later towards the end. I think that will make her character to be a bit stronger overall and leaves a better impression on the players. But the most pleasant surprise for me is actually Castorice. From all of the trailer, I expected her to be character for later because it seems like she has so much darkness around her. I thought she would be actively opposing us because the trailers always show Castorice in a gloomy place alone. So I end up having that assumption. Thank you trailers for misleading me into this. But no, she's actually my favorite character so far. Not only she is kind, but she also has a very burden on her shoulders and you can tell she's suffering. I hope we get to see her connection with Thanatos very soon. And I will for sure pull for her. And lastly, not to mention, the storybook really helped us explore more about what the character is like. We might not have companion story at the moment, but at least for now, this should be sufficient enough. I really can't wait to see all of these guys again in the next update, honestly speaking. And my third point will be the set pieces and level designs are awesome. And also it feels like there are going to be a lot of unique bosses in this arc, which is great. Because with Pinako ni, it feels like most of the bosses that we see are outsiders, not something comes locally. And I'm glad to see some more local bosses for this arc. Not only that, I think this arc is going to focus more on adventure/hero's journey. And it is something that I've been looking for from Honkai Star Rail universe. Exploring the unknown in a place has a very different technology from our main characters. And lastly, hopefully we get to see some non-humanoid playable characters at some point within the story. This is one of my biggest grab with Honkai Star Rail so far. I really enjoy Zenless Zone Zero right now because so many unique characters, even though some of them are humanoid like the Tyrants, but they're still at least not completely human, right? The potential of this arc is immense and I have high hopes for it. Well, that's it. This is just a short video that I want to share with you guys. I'm very excited to see more of Amphoreus. I'm curious about what is your favorite thing about Amphoreus as a world so far. Share it in the comment section below. And before we end, once again, I hope you can support me by pressing the like and subscribe button. I really need your help. I recently got scammed and I'm financially unstable right now. Your support will mean the world to me to get back on my feet. Thanks for watching. Until the next video, stay sharp gamers.